Hi, welcome back to the garden. My name is Marin. Today I want to show you my trellising and how I prune and single stem my tomatoes. The weekend has been really wet and I haven't managed to come out, so it is good thing to prune this just to prevent a lot of powdery mildew. But before I do this, let's pick some beans. With all this cool or wet weather, the beans have been growing quite a bit, so this is my third picking in 2 weeks now. They've been growing like crazy. Let's have a look. Oh, this is what we've got. Probably a kilo plus of beans, more than enough for me and my family in one picking. Is it worth it? Yes. Can you interplant them with tomatoes? Yes. And while I'm taking a break from picking them, might as well pick a strawberry or two, eh? I like gardening like this. I'm sure many of you know how this works, but for the new gardeners, this is what I do. In every little branch, you get this side shoot. I remove those and I just may leave the main stem. Now, this, if you do this, that means you can plant your tomato plants closer together and they'll have enough airflow. How this trellis of mine works is I just keep on binding these tomatoes up it, and before I do any of my pruning, I'll actually twist it up the rope first and then do my pruning, just in case I break any of the main leader or main top of the tomato plants, so one of these side shoots will take over and become the main stem. So now that I have all twisted them up, I'll be removing all these yellow lower leaves and all the side shoots. I'll just use a knife and basically just cut it off, nice and easy. All this rain has actually killed all my celery in the back, so I'll be cutting that off as well, just to make sure these get a little bit more air circulation. We are meant to have a lot more rain, so we are giving them the best chance. When you remove these suckers, one thing you can do is kind of prune them back to this, pop them in the ground, and this will be a new tomato plant. I have tried it. It takes a long time for this thing to come back. I reckon it's quicker to just plant a new tomato plants and to call it a day. But you can always give it a go yourself. Tomatoes are looking much better now. A lot of air circulation underneath them. I just hope this rain is not gonna kill them. This year is a wet year again. Last year all the rain has basically killed my tomatoes. We didn't have enough sun. Looks like we're in the same year again, but At the moment they're looking great. Hopefully we will get some salmon. So I haven't touched these for 2 weeks now. They're looking much better. This will have to be a weekly chore now. They're growing much quicker. Let's have a look at the tomatoes I planted last week. So these are the last week's one in the back, in the front here. They're not looking bad, but they're not looking as great either. Some of them actually are getting some powdery mildew on them. This means I need to give them a really good prune, take it all off, and hopefully I can save them. The rain has not done them well. These tomatoes in the back here, they're looking a little bit better, but they have a few powdery mildew spots, so I've got to remove that as well. Lucky I came a little bit early home to catch all this, because we are meant to have a lot of rain coming, and if I left this for another week, this would have been a disaster. While I'm here, I'm gonna have a look at my cucumbers, and I'll prune them as well quickly. Squash here in the back is doing great. We've got some coming up as well. Now I've got a few tomatoes left here. One of my wife's friend was meant to pick these up. She hasn't. They have been in these pots for a very long time. They're not looking great, so I won't be giving these away. I'm just gonna compost them, put them on my compost pile, and call it a day. Not something I wish to give away. I know it's a shame, but so what do I do with all this? Again, I compost it all. Now this powdery mildew or any of these fungus can't live on dead tissue. They will not just transfer through the compost. They'll just die off once the plants have died. So yes, you can compost this. I'm not sure what others say, but I've been composting these, never had a problem. I'm really glad and happy that I have managed to come out today quickly just to look after these tomatoes, give them a quick prune, give them a quick checkup. Yes, the video is not gonna be too long, but thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and I hope I see you all in the next video.